Breaking today, Meghan Markle is turning her back on her solemn vow to Omid Scobie never to re-enter Britain. She will be back next month with Archie, Lillie and Prince Harry in what is an audacious and sick bid to reverse Mexit.
So apparently Meghan Markle is trying to drag the entire family back to England. Yeah, the same Meghan who couldn't wait to get out of the UK is now reportedly planning a return with Harry, Archie and Lilibet. And honestly, when I first read that headline, I thought there was no way it could be true. Because let's be real, Meghan spent years talking about how miserable royal life made her. The racism allegations, the mental health struggles, the constant media attention. She made it very clear that Britain was the last place she wanted to be. So what changed? Well, according to royal insiders, this isn't really about Harry, it's about the kids.
This just got a little bit twisted and even more sick. The real reason that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are bringing their children Archie and Lillie to the United Kingdom next month is not because they want to have some lovely meeting with King Charles, who they have deprived from his brethren for all this time. It is rather as a PR stunt to unveil their faces to the entire world and start bringing in the moolah.
Meghan allegedly wants Archie and Lilibet to be recognised as real royals, but there's one major problem. The palace reportedly has no plans to give them the same royal future as William's children. And now some people think Meghan is absolutely furious that her kids are being shut out of royal training, royal duties, and everything that comes with being future working royals, which is why she may be trying to force Harry back to England before it's too late. Honestly, it's one giant mess, but don't worry, today I'm breaking down all of it.
Let's be very clear what is happening here. This is the undoing of Mexit. This is the end. This is the nullification of the Sandringham Summit. This is the half in, half out dream that Harry and Meghan have pursued for 6 years in complete defiance of what Queen Elizabeth warned them about, of what Queen Elizabeth recommended. This is it coming to fruition.
So Meghan's apparently planning to come back to England. Now that's a headline I never expected to read, but it looks like it's happening. And guess what? She's going to be bringing along Archie and Lilibet as well. In fact, the entire family might be staying at Diana's childhood home while they prepare to attend the 2027 Invictus Games from July the 10th to July the 17th this year. Now, I thought this was going to be a one-time visit, but turns out it's not. Harry and Meghan are thinking about moving back. According to one insider, he and Meghan planned on looking for a part-time home near Windsor this year and hoped that the appeals process would be heard before the end of July, so that they could properly start their search. However, the court process seems to be taking its time. Unfortunately for them, it doesn't seem like the British are lining up to welcome them back home.
I think this is a disgusting decision, which appears to have been signed off by King Charles III. And the timing of this announcement today is particularly disgusting, given that this was meant to be Prince William and Catherine's moment at Royal Ascot. And let's think for 1 minute about what is going through the head of the future King and Queen of England, who are absolutely determined to keep their troublemaking relatives in exile for the rest of their lives.
It makes you wonder why Meghan would make such a decision in the first place, especially when she never wanted to return to the UK in the first place. Yeah, a couple of months back, some sources were talking about how Meghan and Harry are actually fighting because Harry wanted to move back to the UK and Meghan didn't. A source close to the Sussexes told the Daily Express that the Duke considers moving back to the UK as an urgent matter, given King Charles's declining health. However, Markle is said to be dreading the move, as she allegedly associates the country with unhappiness, fear and anxiety. Her fears come as no surprise, as since stepping back as a working royal, she has been quite candid about why her time in the royal fold was so painful, from severe mental health struggles to lack of protection and concerns over racism. She associates the country with constant stress and bad memories. So, why the change of heart? Well, it's because of the kids. Meghan apparently wants the king to acknowledge Archie and Lilibet as prince and princess. Basically, she wants him to get a taste of their royal life so she can secure her future along with theirs. She tried to get Harry to emotionally manipulate the public opinion to make things easier.
Branded and exclusive, in the top line, the reporter Bronte Coy goes with this line that it is because of a great sadness that Harry feels at the disconnect with his home country. So immediately trying to emotionally manipulate us into believing that in some way Harry is doing the right thing, despite the fact that his behavior for years is the reason that we are in this position and the reason why the British royal family has been threatened.
Even Meghan gave it a shot as well.
But then we get to the briefing from Meghan. And again, I would argue this is very emotionally manipulative, and she's now trying to gaslight the British population the same way she gaslights her husband. Because Bronte Coy reports this will be Meghan's first high-profile return since the late Queen's funeral. But the insider insisted she had no concerns about her reception there. Meghan's strong and much more resilient than people give her credit for. She's had to grow the thickest of skin to deal with the daily barrage of unnecessary and frankly dangerous hate that is spread about her. But Meghan loves the UK and knows that the vast majority of people are reasonable, rational, and good. So I want to respond directly to Meghan about this. You don't love the UK, woman. If you did love the UK, one of your last words on the way out to that little bastard Omid Scobie would not have been that you were never going to come back.
But guess what? That's not happening. I mean, there's talk about removing Archie and Lilibet from the royal line of succession since their parents are not working officials. And see, the shocking bit is that it's not like Meghan was in the dark about this. Royal experts have been talking about this exact situation ever since Meghan walked out of the royal family. Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams told the Daily Express this a while back. Harry will undoubtedly be back in the UK now. He has got his security sorted, which paves the way for Meghan coming over, but she is hugely unpopular, so it is difficult to see how Archie and Lilibet would fit into the family in the future. Another royal expert and best-selling royal author Robert Jobson had this to say: "These are children who have grown up in California, largely shielded from royal life as we understand it. Whether they would ever want to rule and whether the palace would welcome it depends entirely on what happens between their father and the king in the years ahead." Now, I'm no magic ball reader, but I don't think Harry and the king are gonna be repairing their relationship anytime soon. Honestly, these two should have gotten the hint when the royal court failed to provide them with security during their last visit with the kids. Harry was pretty pissed about that. The UK is my home. The UK is central to the heritage of my children and a place I want them to feel at home, as much as where they live at the moment in the United States, Harry said. That cannot happen if there is no possibility to keep them safe when they are on UK soil. I can't put my wife in danger like that, and given my experiences in life, I'm reluctant to unnecessarily put myself in harm's way too. I mean, if they weren't providing security for your kids, then they aren't going to provide it this time either. And if they aren't willing to do basic stuff like security for the kids, there's a high chance they aren't going to acknowledge them as royals as well. If only Meghan and Harry were able to realise that. Things would have been even better if Meghan and Harry had given a thought about what kind of future they were signing up for their kids when they left the royal family. Because then maybe they wouldn't be in this situation. But hey, that's just my opinion. Do you think Meghan and Harry should just accept that they've ruined their kids' future and stop whining? Or are they right to pick a fight with the royal family over this? Let me know in the comment section below.